Hello, I'm David Chalfin. I'm a distance running coach from runcoach121.com, and I'm going to give you today some advice on training for endurance running races. Some of the basic principles about training for a 5k race, you'd be looking at the specifics of the event. So for a relatively new runner, you'd be looking at a race that might take you between about 25 and 30 minutes to complete at your hardest effort. So you'd be looking at a regular running program. Typically, I would recommend 4 days a week consistently, possibly 5 if you're particularly keen. Within those 5 days and 4 or 5 days of running, 2 or 3 days that would be a comfortable pace. One day you'd be looking at doing a longer sustained run, where you might run you'd warm up and you might do about 40-45 minutes at quite a strong effort, not eyeballs out, but a strong effort. And then another day where you might be running at something like your target 5k pace, and you might break it down into a set of intervals. So for example, you might run for about 3 or 4 minutes, quite hard, do about maybe 6-7 reps of that, and you'd have an easy jog of about 2 minutes in between each rep, and then do a warm down. That would be a kind of 5k pace session. You could also do interval sessions either slightly longer or slightly shorter. So the shorter reps, you'd probably run a slightly faster pace than your 5k pace. The longer reps you'd be doing at a slightly slower pace, and adjust the recovery accordingly. But I'd stress that you shouldn't be doing those interval sessions more than 3 times per 14 days at the most. I'd also think about doing some hill repetitions where you're running up a hill, fairly short, sharp hill typically. So do a different kind of challenge, different stimulus to what the interval training is providing for. I'd also be thinking about general overall conditioning. So you're looking to increase your running speed. So you want to make sure that your overall strength, your joints, your tendons have got the capacity to match the cardiovascular aerobic benefits that your running training is doing, or you'll end up injured, which is quite a frequent occurrence with newer runners who've got lots of enthusiasm but don't always have a balanced training program. So that's a real basic overview summary of some 5k training specifics.